Вітаю, шановні. Так, продовжуємо розкривати вбивство на Ерідані. Та і на чому я зупинився? Хвилинку. Треба дорозкидатись. Бо я вже відстаю, там же... Я так зрозумів, я потрапив трошки на рівень більше локацію. Мені зламу вже не вистачало. Давай до 50. Тут взагалі треба було 60 десь, ось тільки не наклацаю. Давай поки 35 і сюди теж 35. Ще скільки? Ні, давай 40. Бо тут їм важкувато махатися. Так. Можливо, треба. Не знаю. Давай на 5. Десь отак. Десь очко встренькався. А де? Де одне очко? Хто вкрав? Сюки, віддайте. Так, ну нехай так буде. Здібності. Так, хвилиночку. Не те. Ну, хз. О, давай це. І на... Де карта? Капець. Оранжерея. А мені треба сюди. Угу. В дикі землі. А, о. Ох, йо. Ну давай сюди. А так не можна? От ви. Пентхаус я і так вже тут. Головний вхід. Давай головний вхід. Ну, поїхали з дівчатами. Я ж їх перевдіг? Перевдяг. Ага. Ну все. Так, тут ми повбивали тварючок. Тепер сюди аж. Ох ти ж бігти, а.
That smell. Whatever that is, it'll kill more than bacteria.
О, спортом займається.
Excuse me. The pool plaza is currently closed. Hello? Did you hear me before? The pool plaza's closed. There ain't even no water.
А чого?
What is it with you and dirty empty pools? Oh, never mind. Pool plaza's still closed.
А де твоя броня? Чого ти в купальнику?
Oh, you're that inspector. Right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of it stinking worse than my boss. What can I do for you?
Ну, те ж саме.
Space me if I knew. I got here from my shift this morning and found it this way. They can't yell at me for this one, which is good, because a lot of folks seem upset by it. Gee, you're pretty sharp. Yeah, the reception party would have extended out here, but we had to close it off. What with the contamination. And now the reception ain't happening anyway. Can't do much now but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. Guess he won't be helping.
Нормально у вас тут приколюхи.
Look, I call it how I see it. They found the poor slackwit alongside syringes enough to put down a herd of mantisaurs. His family will have to be fined. Rizzo should have been more careful about who they hired. They're lucky nothing got permanently damaged.
О, я попередній серії наварив якусь жижу. Давай.
Wow, they should have just cut out the wage garnisher and hired you. Why don't you add your mix to the pool doohickey over yonder? That's usually what the last guy did. So long as you don't want to go in, I can answer anything you like. Yep, still dead. Usually Rizzo's is pretty good at making sure the people they hire ain't got tripicale for brains, but that fella clearly wasn't worth trusting. I met him briefly once. Seemed level-headed enough, but that must have been just a front. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made such a mess of things. Yeah, it's part of the job. I think I'm listed as a security consultant. But all that really means is that if I'm caught without this thing, I get put on pool guard duty. I don't know what happens if I'm caught without it on pool guard duty, but I know that I don't want to find out.
Це ніяк не прояснило ситуацію зараз про костюм.
Sounds good to me.
Давай. Так, куди покласти? Він сказав, покладіть кудись у якусь штуковину. У яку? А, у цю? Все? Ну, я не буду туди лізти, я не хочу. Так.
Anyone up for a game of sudden death knockout? Yeah, me neither.
Веселі нокаути? Ні, я бачив, що ти робиш з кувалдою. Дякую, ніяк. Мені і так добре. Підходить. Ага. Ага. З розгону їбашиш другого. Угу. Цікаві у вас ігри, цікаві. Прем'єра фільму. Так, ну мені сюди. Що, ніхто нічого? Так, все можна забрати. А для чого це туди? Тих. Та ти куди? О, ти! Тут нічого нема, я перевірив. Пішли. Ага. Відстелити, відколиться і впаде. Так, є хто тут? Якось дуже підозріло. О, там тварючка. Доїдає. Ох, ніг! Назад! Та якого хера мене ним? Ти куди? Та...
My kind of That's the last of them.
Ох, вона ледь жива. Ну, порвати порвали. Так. Ну, зате ми цих завалили. Можна спокійно гуляти. Що у вас було? Мародири-вандали. Все. Зброю можна не тримати. Ламаємо.
Nice.
Найс, каже. Добре, що язиком ще не клацає, як отой чувак з мемчику, то найс. Блях, я б йому втащив за такі приколи. Я підняти хотів. Спати, каже. Спати для слабаків. Пурпурна. Давай. Продамо, бо я витратив гроші багато.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
А. На. Сука, нормально.
At least he gave his life for a worthy cause.
І не кажи. Наркоман. Кругом шприци. Вколовся, забувся, його бандюки прирізали. Так. Гроші хтось порозкидував. Попстер, плазма. Якийсь фалоімітатор підняв.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Де побачив? Ага.
This card also expired prematurely following a violent encounter with marauders.
Так. А плутати нема. Пі-пі-пі-пі. О. А на цього не бібікав.
Security Officer Danvers, nightly report number 27. No sign of trouble, but I'm on the lookout. It's out there, I'll find it. Wait, I think I see someone. Approaching now. Excuse me, sir or madam. I require your participation in my nightly security report.
Зафіксував. Угу. Перевіряй. Блях. Може не треба. Може не треба. Я не буду. Я не хочу. Зараз зайдемо хвилинку. Та що таке? Патрики ми завжди беремо. Ними навіть торгувати можна. О! Детальки для зброї. От молодець, одразу носа свого стромив. Оце детектив. Дефективний детектив. Ого! Ого! Ну щось серйозне. Навіть магнітки не вистачає, щоб відкрити. Що за параша?
Nice and easy.
Цікава штука, але я її не відкрию. Навика злому не вистачає. Нічого нема. О, тут можна.
They can't keep us out.
Ту-ду-ту-ду-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-тум. Бляха, бігти до автомата далеко, не хочеться повертатися. Наскільки я перегружений? Ну, в принципі, ще лізе. Так, це у нас 99, в мене 260. Ох, ніхіра собі! Ти шо? Я в шоці. А ну дай. 163. 340! Я точно не на свій рівень при... Ні. О! Нормально. 300 на 600. Це що таке? Просто мої оці пукалки поряд не стояли. Ви серйозно? Ну це автоматика, то... Бляха-муха. Ну це жирно просто, реально жирно. Так, а що у вас? Ха-ха-ха. 263. Може вам віддати? Я якось вже обійдуся. Давай оце сюди. Я свій залишу. Давай я собі поставлю цю штучку. Ні, оцю. Ні, це я теж віддам. Тебе 59 на 134. $193. На тобі 340. 300 і 200. Що тобі дати? На тобі це. Тебе 170. На тобі 190. Наче все нормально. Так. І ось це. Капець ви тепер сильні будете. Угу. Ну, наче все віддав. А собі... Так. Гранатомет, ну нехай буде він. Хоча б по області лупашем. Ближній бій, пошмаляти. Ну і по толпі. Ну, в принципі, все. А що по грошах в мене? А, залишу, може продам. Ще й туди, а? Ну, це жесть якась. Може щось можна розібрати таке говняненьке. Що тут є? Давай оце. На розбір. Так, ну і оце. А де ціна? 63, 44, 63. Ну, маловато, звісно. О, 140. Так. Ремонтуємо усе. Я злякався, думав, 200 з хером треба відремонтувати. І думаю, нічого собі ви придумали. Працювати. Та тут нема що працювати. Тринадцята, 26. Я з собою тягаю це лайно? Стривай. Так. Ну це я хотів на продажу залишити. Хоч якось гроші заробити. Так, 5 побігли. Так, все я тут обікрав і не все.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Схоже у будинку. Стривай. Ага. А є? Картка.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Стривай, де він показує? Він мені звуки здає уліки, але де? Я не розумію. Це що таке? Кулемет. Так.
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the spectrum in these crates. Listen to this.
Come out! Come out to play!
Wow, he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Ну, окей. Де воно звуки здає? От десь звідси. Може там на криші? Стривай. А залізти? Ага. Так.
Timeline
Та
discrepancy
бляха-муха, не
detected
дострибнув,
nearby.
а. Та й не загороджуйте. Та залізьте, а.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Ну, закончу. Та відійди, я тут лутаюсь. Сакирка. Це? Що там таке? 348. Ох, ніг. 340, на тобі 348, а тобі оце. Все, ви тепер найкрутіші. Кулемет 117. 90 набоїв там відлітають просто в путь. Там на 3 секунди постріляти. Так. Ну дайте глянути. Нікого не видно, а? Оп, тихо, залагало трошки. Хтось промалювався, мабуть. Це хто? Джейкоб Ярбо. Тобто тут безпечно, типу. Окей. Ага, тут ну люди вже працюють. Нормально все. Питань нема. О!
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase an audio tour today.
Не, дякую, не хочу.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer! Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
I don't know if whatever that is catching, but let's keep our distance.
Згоден.
I sure am! Good lamps you got on you to take notice. Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck.
А к лікарю сходити.
Don't you dare! Or I'll cut something off you! Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger, even if it means hurting you.
Так.
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad, so I don't worry about it. Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier. I really can't imagine life without my little passenger.
Так, шоломи не знімаємо, броню миємо. Капець. У мене там був десь вогнемет, може спалити кібіням все.
Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Давай. Так, бухлішка в тебе всяке. Я хочу продати. Скидка є. Уху. Так. В принципі, мені тут... Так, хвилинку, зараз
Our
я...
alcohol stocks are larger than ever. And a good thing too, because I just can't seem to stop myself from getting into them. Our products are just that good.
Перевірю, все я поставив, що хотів. Давай цей собі. Воно звуки пили здало, нічого собі. Ох, ніхіра собі. Серйозна штука. Так. 260 і гранатомет 110. В принципі, міняти більше нема на що. Все, це можна продавати. Угу, і це теж. Давайте, може, все-таки зріжу, а?
Hi again. Might I recommend a Rizzo's Dark Matter bar? It's so dark not even light can pierce it. Isn't science wonderful? Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Торгувати. Це. Патрики. $43, нормально. Розгрузився. Тик, це що за херта? Нахер. Бухло тим більше. Ти ж. Та нахер не треба. Що тут ще такого є? Такс. І ну я їми не користуюся, я не знаю, я... Ну, просто під час бою заходити в інвентар і клацати, ну... Якось по-тупому. Ах, давай. Поназбиралося. Що це таке? Так. Нехай буде. Досить. Поки досить. Окей. І хламчика продати. Так, є. Так. Що у вас? Ага, 46. Ну ми вже таки маємо. Хоча 46, здається, у мене не на всіх. Чи на всіх? У мене. 29. У мене гівно. Ага. Дівчат я вдів, а себе ні. Так, 850 за 46 броні. А в тебе? Ну, за косарик такий. А у мене купили за 70 монет. Суки. Тут якесь лайно. Дивовижна програма продажу. Давай, я готовий. 46. Можна я перевдягну? Ага. І продати. Нахер. 44 монети. Капець. У 20 разів різниця.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.
Доброго дня. Бля, не можна.
Sorry, can't talk. We're busy having a very tedious conversation.
Ну, піди відпочинь.
And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this fella. I think it's mightily more likely that he's under your payroll. Here to burn down what you haven't already.
Так і є.
I see. Just a visitor then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late. Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you?
Так. Саботажики, тра-та-там. Давай так.
I'm the overseeing orchardist of the Purpleberry Orchards. My job is to make sure we hit our production quotas.
Yeah, he's got a bit of that Rizzo's version of Mr. Thompson look about him. I bet he thinks it's the toughest job in the company, too.
You better believe it is. Unfortunately, I also have to fight a constant battle with unproductivity. We sure as hell ain't winning that right now. We're way behind, and with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown set to unveil soon, we can't afford to be this way for long. Hell, It'd look grim for my job even if Slug weren't trying to knock me off my perch. Where'd you get that idea? Don't I look happy? Being here is an unemployment sentence. I can't blame anyone else for any screw-ups because I'm in charge. And there's loads of direct scrutiny from the administrator. Those void-damned lab coats and R&D knew that. It was why they sent me here. I think they knew the orchards were gonna start having problems too. Bastards.
Так.
Supervise, make sure produce gets where it needs to go, cry every couple days. I report directly to Administrator Ludovico, which is more than a little stressful.
Давай наступне.
Okay then. Yeah, just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's were short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean. Oh, you know, nothing particularly troublesome. Just rogue exterminator mechanicals, opening fire on anything that twitches within 300 yards of them. We've also got a large group of new saplings, all dead from some kind of toxic substance. Poison, I guess. And who could forget the tower processing console, which probably just shorted out and stopped working on its own, even though it's outfitted with 3 separate backup systems?
There are a suite of explanations for what could have happened, most pointing to Rizzo's worker incompetence. My people didn't sabotage anything.
Так. У вас тут, схоже, серйозні проблеми.
It's the strangest thing. Like everyone forgot their 10-minute workplace safety seminars. That's twice as long as the next leading brand. Our people should be safety experts. But I've seen folks step on open electrical wires, drop pallets on each other. One damn fool even blundered into a wasp-keto hive. Even as he died, he looked fairly pleased.
Ага, ми там вже бачили одного такого. Одну. Так.
Thank the law. Some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
Ох, тут навалили завдань. Ну, ми пішли. А, це ваша кімната? Ви ж не проти? Начні. Так, а що у вас тут? О, мені знадобиться для розслідування. Чесно-чесно. Так.
Did you know a third of Halcyonites are allergic to trees? Most spend their whole lives in ships or in their town's walls.
Бути такого не може. Тит-тирит-тит-тирит-тит-тит. Ага. Так. Тут ми побували. Що, сюди? Чи по дорозі він стоїть побалакати з кимось?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Ні. Та де? Куди? Там? Ну давай. Але мені не сюди. Він десь... А, о! Я на них стояв.
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Туди кажеш, ну пішли. От теж цікаво, у них тут наші по-англійському пишуть, а деякі міста такі от не одразу зрозумієш.
Such lovely weather calls for a harvest, I do believe. Well,
Блядь.
sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
I don't know what's wrong with him, but let's keep our distance.
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
Яка жесть. Бляха, це от... Що їм наліпили на шию, що вони так посміхаються, це капець якийсь.
Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling. That's right. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest.
Не сумніваюсь, і подарував був такий подаруночок на згадку.
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization mosquitoes? She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go. Pollinization by killer mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all mosquitoes are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzo's would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing.
Так.
Yes, indeedy. I've got the wondrous honor of having just been promoted to third keeper of the grounds after the last one disappeared on the job. Gosh, I guess about a week ago now. Before my morning clock-in last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner peeler picker on the line shift. Now I'm responsible for growing every twig and berry on this vast swath of fertile land.
Привітати.
Heaven sweet, no. It's not like he was murdered. He simply disappeared without a trace and hasn't been heard from since. And the groundkeeper before that one? Well, she wasn't missing at all. Her body was found near hive control, covered head to toe in thousands of welts. No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly hold some mosquitoes on trial. Accidents do happen on the job.
Ну, ту зажалили, той десь зник, можливо, впав. У вас тут огорожі нема.
Why would I? I am daily filled with bursting happiness by bringing to fruition my life's purpose. This job is a blessing. In fact, I can't say I've ever been merrier in my whole life. I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the overseeing orchardist. He would know more. I used to ask questions, but gee, I just don't feel the urge to anymore. I do hope this pleasant conversation has made me useful to you. Rizzo's likes it when we're useful to customers, and I like anything Rizzo's likes. What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection office, would you? Grisly stuff, that. I heard the poor gal got her brain pan bashed in. Not that she probably had much rattling around there to start with, if you know what I mean. Well, someone sure wanted her gone, didn't they? But no Rizzo's employee would commit such an atrocity. We're far too content with life for that. Won't find an unhappy Rizzo's employee in all of Eridanos. No diddly-dee-dum, you won't.
Там от і начальник сидить.
Of course. Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto. Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers. And repeat customers make the charts look better on our weekly profit reports. So if nothing else, it's my responsibility at all times to smile, smile, smile. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchards. Seasonally available for purchase in the Nut Hut.
А до побачення.
I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Mosquitoes tend towards aggressive at the best of times. There's a reason why we keep them behind an electric fence, you know.
Цікаво. Ця херота заражає, заставляє либитися, але при цьому воно якось не змінює їх параметри, характер їхній. Туди, каже, отам. Ага, не відкривати. Улики. А що у вас тут? Давай заглянемо. Тобто нічого. О! П'яний. І той п'яний. Так, не будемо чіпати. 150 для взлому, ніхіра собі. Схоже, ця локація мала бути пізніше трохи. Дарма поперся сюди. Буйний носитель. І теж з такою херотою на шиї. Тик. Там нічого, наче ні. Туди не можна? Чи там нема нічого? Може там нічого нема. Ну, нехай. Що я там знайшов? 120, 348. Ух. Ну, давай так. Агресує.
Keep him quiet, Captain. You got it, Captain. Just like that.
Ох, ніхіра собі. Біжимо. Де? Все? Ні, не все. Ти що вони тут напихують? Та не хочу я ніяких цих приколів, ідіть нахер. Нормально. Вони бухали тут. Так. Жесть яка. Ти як? А, він просто поливає. Ну окей. Ну це капець. Оце вони ввалили. Чувак гуляє веселий. Ох, ні! А ту вже завалили? Ага.
Trying to infect me with your sorrow?
Капець, вони тут жорсткі. Зробимо інакше. Так, давайте сюди. Бляха, я тут не зберігся. Воу, тих. Це є. Хілься, живий, Хілься, живий. Так. Де ще? Ага. Ух там навалюю йому. Бігу, бігу, бігу! Ох, ніхера. А того я не достану там. Накурених отих. Так, давай. Перезарядочка. Підхил. Так. А де ті наркомани? Я туди пішов, і звідти я їх побачив. Так. Отак, давай. Отепер F5. Капець тут двіжуха. Ти шо, ти шо? Вони там десь на горі були. Так, ну тут це і розважається.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Де? Куди дивитись? Ага.
Confirmed. These additional footprints were also left by Ruth Bellamy, the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Вона вдавила плитку. Нормально.
You find anything?
Детектива врубив Шерлока Холмса.
That's real good work, Captain. You think the killer was chasing Miss Helen through the orchards?
Ні. Думаю, що вона хотіла скрити якесь своє... Як її? Як вони тут називаються? Господи, забув. Коли робиш якусь сраку дупу, але так, щоб тебе ніхто не помітив. Назва вилетіла з голови. Буйний носій. Так, відходимо. Бляха, це ще й заразно. До мене.
This reeks of unhappiness. That really bums me out.
Все? Жестяк.
On my way.
Так. Там ми вивалили парочку.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Я прямо на місці.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
З чим я себе і вітаю. Так, хавка. Що за шолом? О-хо-хо-хо! А чого я не перевдівся? Так, а мені дозволяє. Нормально. Ну, цей звичайний чувак. Так, там теж звичайний чувак. Де цей наркоман? Все? Бляха-муха. Я в ахері від цієї території. Це я навіть половину не пройшов. Я отут пройшовся. Отак от і все. Я навіть сюди не заходив.
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase an audio tour today.
Тут треба сейвитись кожні 5 кроків. Так. Це звичайно.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
Та нормально.
I thought that was a real good effort. Keep at it.
Мало, постаралась.
I wish you'd just said it was terrible. The pity stings worse than the shame. I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet. Oh yes, I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead, I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001. I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the canids of war. Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about?
Так.
Who?
Хто? Я теж не знаю, хто це.
I suppose so. I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again.
Так, що тут ще можна такого? Давай це.
What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help. Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys. Don't worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards. No. The mosquitoes are incredibly helpful for the orchards. They almost never get out either, and when they do, it's just a matter of recalling them from hive control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
От, Оляха, варіантів нема інших.
But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here. It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less threatening. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me. Laws, you've got a sixth sense for finding the most embarrassing question, huh? My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position. Mostly to keep me from troubling her work, I think. Consequently, I don't always feel like I deserve to be here. All the more reason to work harder, I say. Much as I love delivering coffee and medical attention, not quite, no. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little better. Maybe only get electrocuted awake every other day? So I'm shooting for administration in Rizzo's. Maybe even the board itself. Best way to evoke change is from the inside, I think.
Все, давай.
Happy to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
Ще двоє хтось там. Так. Уху-ху-ху. Ага, і Арбо це отой, який там посміхався нам з хіротою на шиї. Єгір. Ага. От хто їх випустив. Які мені ледь не загамселили. Так, хвилинку. Цією дамочкою побалакали. Що у вас? Та не треба. Так, а тут... А де вона? Ага, не бачу. А тут можна. Це не можна, тут можна. Нормально. Дякую. Так ж можна обійти, нафіга. Нащо ті двері? Тю. Так.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Сюди поперло. Так.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Ху-ху-ху, я не хочу туди заходити. Так, он тварюка та. Давай завалимо. Опа.
Not bad, huh?
Це хто? Ну це нормальний. Так. Давайте тут тоді і запишемося. Що ж, продовжимо у наступній серії. Бляха-муха, капець тут територія. А там ще такі ж інші, я в ахері, а? Особливо оця. Ти що? Я от зараз отут десь, біля теплиці. Це я от годину тут розбирався. Коротше. Там в них і рівні. Оп, тихо, ще один. А ну, дівчатка, йдіть сюди.
Sure.
Давай, так.
Them up. We're pretty good at this.
О, молодці. Нормально охороняєте. Що ж, от тепер нікого нема. Точно можна записатися. Все спокійно. Все добре. Дякую за перегляд. Приходьте на наступну серію.